Hello everyone, I am C4Ever08, and the developer and creator of Anthropocene Epoch, a sci-fi first-person shooter which is a year in the making and released January 13, 2022. This is a recap of everything I've done this year. I'd like to take the time as well to thank everyone who has supported my game. This was the first game I ever finished using GameGuru, as well as commercially, and with that I've sold over 100 copies of the game to date. It's a small milestone, but to me it's success. I've learned a lot of new skills since making this game, but it's not my first project in the sense of a finished one. Dyterra was my main project, but was cancelled in GameGuru Classic and moved to GameGuru Max. I feel someday I'll be able to finish it. Anthropocene Epoch was just a side project I started alongside Dyterra. Then it grew into a full game and I continued to finish it. And since its release, I haven't stopped working on it. Now, I know the start of the game was a bit rocky, and yes, a lot of issues were my overlooked mistakes, but there was a few issues not in my control. So I'd like to start out with the updates that were made while Anthropocene Epoch has been on Steam. The first one being the lighting update. This was something I felt like needed changing. Now the lighting's not perfect, but I really wanted to give it that extra finesse it deserved, and decided to change the lighting through the whole game. Now doing level design, my weakest skill at one point was the lighting, but I had lots of practice and knowledge from the community to strengthen that skill, and I'm happy with the overall look. I really tried to stay in the 90s visually with this game, and in 32-bit GameGuru Classic, I think I did alright. And as you can see in the video, it looks a lot brighter than the original lighting in this picture. With that said, I also did a lot of bug fixing that users encountered while playing the game. The biggest one for the most part was the lack of ammo. Well, at first I thought it was a good idea for the survival purpose, but really it hindered the gameplay experience. It was nice to see players speak up and give me suggestions and ideas. I really should have put the game in early access, but either way, I'll continue to work on updates in the future. The next major update I released this year was the dam update. This update was in the making before I released the game. I made the outdoor dam level, and I always had the idea to add another level, the interior of the dam. But I always had issues with the level from the start, but with the help of Preben, obviously again my mistake, was able to fix a bug relating to the lighting. Then after, I just never added the level, until it resurfaced and I decided to add it with a new mission, as you can now see in the video. Well, that concludes my recap on what I've done this year to make Anthropocene Epoch a better gaming experience. I will also add stay tuned next year when the 64-bit update rolls out, and thanks for watching.